Hi Scorpio. First of all, I need to apologise because it's a bit late. I've had a lot of problems with tech this month. Had to renew quite a few bits and pieces. Whoa. Wow. Scorpio. That one absolutely shot out of the deck. So we've got to start with that. And what a great card to start with. You know, we've got this really interesting eclipse coming up here. And it really is, I mean, Scorpio is all about power. And it's also about control, and I feel with you guys particularly, and I say when I'm a huge thank you to the 1,300 of you who actually clicked and shared last month's Scorpio Taroscope. I'm thrilled. Thank you so much. Please share, please like, and get your friends to subscribe. If you would please, and I'm just hoping that I get as many hits on the other videos that I've worked with. Right, so let's have a little look here. Ten of Cups, what a great card to begin with. Yes, it can talk about coupling, but I think that what we've got here with this eclipse coming up in a couple of days' time is very much about you stepping into your own power, you know, and transforming you. Right, so this Ten of Cup energy is beautiful. It does talk about emotional fulfillment, but I feel also with you, Scorp, that it's very much about, you know, I said to you that it's very much about you really looking deep inside, which is what this eclipse is asking us to do. Deep inside, you know, what is it in me that needs to change for me to move on from the stagnant situation that I find myself in. Wow, another one, fantastic. Well, this is talking to me about great success, if that's your aim, Scorpio. Okay, it can talk about lovers, of course it can, and how we, you know, whether or not we really want a relationship, if that's what we want. But either way, it is about personal transformation, I feel, on a soul level as well, recognizing that, wow, that one wants to come, I'm going to take it, cannot believe it, this is justice. I take it as a Libra energy as well. It can again talk about coupling. One second, I cannot believe this, guys, these are great. And again, you're bringing me this energy of, let me just move that out of the way a little bit. I've got the wheel here. Well, this is just so on it, isn't it, for what we're talking about? And because this is coming forward reversed, right, so it's like, you know what, I do need to make these changes. It's very important that I make these changes. I need to find a better balance in my life and to ultimately move on. And where there's been stagnancy, which is what I'm feeling with this energy, where it's been stagnant, where you felt that you're not, you know, making the progress that you wanted to make, well, now it's about you having gone inside, acknowledge that there needs to be some sort of change within yourself on a soul level as well, recognizing who you are and where we're going. It's brilliant. Wow, fantastic. We've got the priestess, guys, out tonight. She's on the table for you. Wonderful. No more sort of disillusionment. You know, it's saying that we can dream, okay, but I feel that this is telling me that when we've moved through this, when we've morphed and we've shape shifted, which is what this energy is asking us to do, and you guys, you've got to go for it. Wow, the Emperor. This could be business, of course it could. Fantastic. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles as well, so it could be, what is it that we need to do? Are we entering contractual agreement around something? You know, is that something that we want to engage in, if it is personal relationship? Or are we actually, you know, looking at this emotional energies? It's, I feel with this seven, I've always worked this seven has been, it's a bit like the Holy Grail, isn't it? Choose well. Right, so, you know, Scorpio, you're pretty intense. It is going to be an intense and very emotional eclipse, I think, for a lot of you guys this month. It is all about endings. It is all about often drawing the line. But I think, actually, when I'm looking at this, I think with this energy of the priestess here, I think this is about drawing a line within yourself. All right, and I did speak to you about where you know, maybe it's some bad habit that we've got ourselves into, where we're not loving on the self as much as we should, which is very important. But look at this. This is great. This is him bringing home the golden fleece here, much to the merriment of their gang. So maybe there's people around you that said you do need to end this, or you do need to sort of morph into this other you, you know, the real you, if you like. That's very important. Fantastic. Look at these. Moon energy, perfect. All right, so I'm going to pop that one down there as well. Cannot believe it. The Hanged Man. My goodness me. The Hierophant. And the very last card is the Tower. Wow. I'm just looking at how many majors we've got on the table here, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors you're bringing. I mean, I cannot believe it, Scorpio. So anybody who knows tarot, you know, major arcana energies are massively powerful. They do talk about sort of evolutionary gates, if you like. And I've definitely got you moving forward. There's no doubt about that. So what is it that we've needed to change? What is it that we've needed to adjust? And, you know, we're in that process. And, you know, I often talk about Scorpio energy as being from the butterfly to the cocoon. And then from the cocoon, we break out into this beautiful butterfly. All right, so it's sort of caterpillar, apologies, cocoon, butterfly. That's the energy of Scorpio. Okay, so that's exactly what's going on here. You know, what do I wish for? What is that I really want? Do I want a relationship with another? Do I want a relationship with myself? You know, and that's something I think that Scorpio, you've been maybe digging deep. You know, we're all expected to go deep with this eclipse. There's no doubt about that. But it does affect us in different areas. But for you guys, very powerful. Yeah, it's emotional when we shed a skin. You know, we shed that skin. But, you know, think about anything that shed the skin. It shed the skin because that skin has become limiting. You know, it's not taking us where we want to go. It doesn't fit anymore. Right? So we shed it. And we grow another one. And I feel that this is exactly what's going on with you guys this month. You are in the process of doing that. And it is going to take time. You know, when you've done something, or you've been within a relationship or a business relationship, whatever this energy is, you know, we're working through it. And it does take time, you know. And we've got Saturn in Pisces, guys, you know, and Pisces energy, again, it's about a dissolution. It dissolves that structure, if you like. So, yeah, I mean, I'm really feeling this sensation of change. There may be some tears with the change. We may be looking back. We may be reassessing, you know, how can I put this, you know, where we may have gone wrong with something, where things haven't worked, but now we're going to put that right. If you have been within a relationship and you feel that you don't want to do it anymore, if it's not been balancing, you're not been progressing, guys, again, this priestess energy, I love it. She's asking you to sort of go inside, find out what it is that we want. Let's not be delusional about anything. We need to choose well. Again, it may well be that you've not been receiving the balance that you wanted. If it is a personal relationship, this Nine of Pentacle energy suggests to me that, you know what, I can stand on my own 2 feet. You know, what I've built, I have. You know, I'm okay. So, as far as relationship energies are concerned, if you are within one, Scorpio, and you feel that, you know, it's not helping you, we're not getting any further forward with things, maybe that's what we need to sort of close the book on a little bit. But always remember that what comes with Scorpionic energy is rebirth. Okay, so there is the death of the old and the birth of the new. And even though it can be painful and it can be emotional, Scorp, at the end of the day, it's going to take you where you want to go. And this is a powerful card. the Tower. It talks about this restructuring, and I said to you that Saturn is about structure. This is an Aries energy, by the way. But it is about structure, and it is about now restructuring, everything. And when I talk about soul journeys, which I do, and I talk about you guys when I'm speaking with you, I talk about soul journeys, and getting back on track. So, again, moon energy, it's going to be powerful. Moon energy, of course, is Cancerian energy, and we are affected by the moon as it goes through its different 8 phases. Some are more powerful than others, but don't forget we're going to have a new moon that's going to be coming up. We've also got other eclipses, guys, towards the end of, it's October time, I think. But this is sort of saying to me, if things have not been formalised, this is a Taurus energy, don't forget, Hierophant. And we have got Mercury, who is going to be starting moving direct soon enough. That's in Taurus. We've got Jupiter that's going to be moving into Taurus around mid-month as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of expansion. I think with Jupiter as well, if we talk about it on a wisdom level, that we've learned an awful lot. And I think that, every relationship that we engage with, every soul that we meet along the way, if we are wise, then we do learn from that. What we do acknowledge is what we do need and what we do not need. And that is very much a Scorpionic energy as well. Scorpio, yeah. With Scorpio energy, we come together on a very deep level. We engage ourselves on a very deep level. Okay? But what Scorpio also shows us is what we are and what we definitely are not. Okay, but I think it's like going into a hat shop. Okay, you've got to go on, you've got to find the one that works for you. And wouldn't it be so easy? We could just put the hat back and say, this is not working for me, I'm going to change my hat. It's not as easy as that, is it? When we're living down here, we're having to deal with it. But that's where I'm at with you guys at the moment. I think this is very, very deep, transformational energy. Again, emotional connection. We know it. This is great. I love it. So, what might have been working, where we thought we've had a degree of victory, there's the Justice card. All right, so this is Libra. So again, balance, but we're not quite there, are we? All right, so this is an ongoing journey for us, guys. So this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, the evolutionary wheel. Okay, we're all on it. Priestess asking us to go even deeper, to recognise what it is that we truly need. There is wisdom here. She has, you can see the pillars of wisdom. She is a wise connection, very spiritual energy, very much so. And again, Seven of Cups, not being delusional, being realistic, which is another Saturn energy, even though Saturn is in Pisces. So we've sort of got the very real, solid Saturn in a very sort of... He's there for the next couple of years, remember, guys. So this Pisces energy of the real and the unreal, if you like. So earth reality and spiritual reality. And that certainly is something that we could be working towards. And I say again, if you are within a relationship where you are not sharing your values, where you're not on the same sort of, how can I put it, page as far as your spiritual beliefs, for instance, are concerned, that could be another reason why we needed to step away from something or a group of people. All right. Uranus in Taurus, again, it's like I said, everything has been transformed around you, but the key connection here is you yourself. All right, you're being transformed, you're allowing it to happen, you're letting go, because you're not very good at that, are you, Scorp? Said with love. But letting go, I'm allowing that to flow over me, I'm allowing myself to, push forward now and release what's not working for me. Release that, acknowledging, finding a balance, knowing that whatever's been before, it doesn't seem to have worked very well. Okay, now if you've found your niche and you know where you're going, that's a good thing. It could well be that we're kicking it onto a different level. We're putting it into another fifth gear, right? So we're edging it up a little bit. But for me, guys, no more sacrificing. Let's get things sorted now. Let's get grounded with the Hierophant. Okay, we've got a lot of water in the sky. We've got a lot of fire coming in the sky as well. So yeah, it could be quite steamy, but it's very much about you now evolving, moving from one stagnant, stale way of doing things onto fresh avenues, new adventures, and we do it by cleaning house, guys, with this tower. This is Mars energy. We have Mars in Cancer, going to be moving into Leo, which is very good. So very much loving on yourself and feeling fulfilled and, you know, beautiful. And don't forget, we've also got Venus also going to be moving into Cancer. So it's a very, very good energy. There's lots of water, there's a lot of fire, but at the end of the day, you're definitely going in the right direction. Listen to your soul, listen to your intuition, Scorpio. Just follow it through, don't doubt, draw a line where we need to, and make that change, because you're going to find it incredibly empowering. Dismiss the fear that Scorpio often brings with it. All right, feel the fear and just go with it, my friends. I hope that's helped you. Please click like, please click subscribe, and again, thank you so much. I got probably 1,300 and something views on my last month's Scorpio. Fantastic, gave me such a hit, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, guys. Take it easy, and again, apologies that it has taken a while to get this up there, but it's here now. God bless. Enjoy May. Catch you in June. Bye now.